Hello and welcome to another edition of the One Kindred, One Business Initiative series, brought to you by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government under the leadership of distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. My name is Kenneth Amechi and I'm a professor of business and sustainable development at the University of Edinburgh in the United Kingdom. I also hold a chair in sustainable finance at the European University Institute in Florence, Italy, and I'm the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government. It's my pleasure to welcome you to today's edition, which focuses on how Okobi businesses, as well as other SMEs in Imo State, can attract, finance, and also grow their businesses. But before we continue, I want to also invite my co-moderators, Professor Jude Nzako and Dr. Oke Anokwem, to say hello to you. Prof, over to you.
Hello, viewers. Compliments of the season. My name is Professor Jude Nzako, and I'm the Director General of the Imo State Investment Promotion Agency. I welcome you all to today's webinar. As business people, today's webinar is a very important one. So if you can sit back, listen, you definitely will get some good tips how to raise finance and support your business. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you, Prof. Dr. Oke.
Yeah, I want to say welcome everybody to this session of our Okobi. It's been a very wonderful time. For some time now, I've been off due to some political reasons, but whatever it is, I'm back. You know, for me, I know that every day that we have a webinar, there's something to gain. So for all those who are attached today and those who are listening at home, please just sit back, be patient, and then you'll get something to work with. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof, and thank you, Dr. Oke Anokwem. If this is the first time you are listening to the program, you may be wondering, Okobi? Okobi bụ atụmatụ gọọmenti hiwere iji nyere ndị mmadụ aka, the One Kindred, One Business Initiative. The kindred there doesn't necessarily mean people from the same family or from the same village. It is about group-based entrepreneurship, how we can collectively work together to create the jobs we need. Unfortunately, Imo State is a victim of our success because we have highly educated population, but at the same time, there are no jobs. So instead of waiting for multinationals or waiting for government to give us jobs, how can we create our own jobs? That's the essence of the One Kindred, One Business Initiative. And we can't do that alone. If we are all doing our one-man, one-woman businesses, they will not take us far. So that's why we thought coming together can be one way to create the jobs we want in a sustainable way, and also in ways that can be scaled. So that's the essence of the program. And if you are just joining us, this is a clip that will give you a quick overview of what the program is all about.
Amarachi nwanne m, o nwere ihe na-egbu m echiche o. Ị na-ele anya n'obodo anyị, ị ga-ahụ ọtụtụ ndị na-enweghị ihe ha na-eme. Ha anaghị arụ ọrụ ebe ndị nwekwara n'ọrụ ntakịrị ha na-arụ na-ata ezigbo ahụhụ. Mana ị gaa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, ha na-eme nke ọma, na-arụ ọrụ dị iche iche ha ji eriju afọ. Biko nwanne m, ele otu anyị ga-esi nyere ụmụnne anyị aka ma kwado ha n'agbanyeghị otu ọha iji mee ka ndụ dịrị ha mfe.
Chinonso nne m, obi mụ na gị na-amakọkwa o. Ihe a ka m sị dị ka m bịa ka anyị dakọrịta ntị. Ị ma na obodo anyị kwesịrị ịganye aka n'atụmatụ Okobi. Cheta na Okobi bụ atụmatụ ọchịchị steeti Imo n'okpuru ọchịchị Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. N'Okobi ka a na-akwado ndị obodo ka ha gbakọta aka na biznes maka iji kwalite ụmụafọ ha ma wulite akụ na ụba ka m na-agwa gị okwu ugbu a narị biznes anọ na 60 esonyela na-erite uru n'atụmatụ Okobi.
Ihe ị na-ekwu ọ bụ na ndị obodo anyị nwere ike iji aka ha kewapụtara onwe ha ọrụ ma sikwe na ya nweta ezigbo ego? Elu otu anyị ga-esi mee nke a biko nwanne m?
Nụ obodo ọbụla kwesịrị ịmalite biznes nke ha maka onwe ha, mana anyị na-achọ nkwado gị na nke ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ bụ aka ji akụ iji nyere ndị obodo aka ka ha malite azụmahịa ma kwụsị ike chem soro obodo ndị ọzọ keta oke na Okobi. Kama ọ ga-abụ alọta ekewere ha bred, rice na ego nke bụ ericha echi agụrụ ewere ọnọdụ ka anyị kpakọta akụrụngwa anyị nye aka kwalite obodo. Ihe anyị ga-eme ugbu a bụ ịga kpọtụrụ eze obodo anyị ka anyị na ya kpaa ya nke ọma maọbụ gawa n'ụlọ ọrụ Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State Government. Ị ga-enweta ha n'akara 09114360076 maọbụ ziga ozi WhatsApp n'akara 09011589113 ka anyị gbakọta aka kwalite ndị obodo anyị site na ya wulite steeti Imo ga-abụdachi. Okobi, ụmụnna wike ọwụ ya agha.
Okay, so let's go straight to business. So we go to the representative from the Bank of Industry. So Mr. Williams, Olufemi Williams, will be mixing Igbo and English, so bear with us so that our listeners would know exactly what we're talking about. So Mr. Femi Williams, do you want to help us explain what you do and how businesses can benefit from your services?
All right, good day, everyone. My name is Olufemi Williams, a project officer with Bank of Industry, Imo State.
Sorry, your line is not great. Is it possible? Are you using an earpiece or something else? Can you speak directly to the bank?
Can you hear me better now?
Yeah, it's a lot better now, yes.
Okay, great. My name is Williams Olufemi. I'm a project officer working with the Bank of Industry, Imo State office. So basically, the Bank of Industry is Nigeria's oldest and largest development finance institution. It is dedicated to driving industrialization, promoting financing of large enterprises and MSME growth through supporting of economic diversification, through funding of equipment, machines, and raw materials. So basically what we do, we help businesses grow, small businesses and also large businesses grow through funding of equipment and raw materials. We have offices spread across the 36 states. Not all of the states. Currently now we are not in Imo State, but we are constructing an office now, currently in Imo. So before the end of the year, we should have a base in Imo. So you can always come to our office and we'll have an address for you to always come and see us. The bank's core mandate is to industrialize Nigeria through strategic lending to large enterprises. The bank offers financing facilities ranging from 5 million naira to 2 billion under the MSME division. It can be accessed with our BOI accepted security arrangements. The bank finances businesses across various manufacturing, industrial, and production sectors, including fashion designing, nylon production, water production, food processing of any kind, secondary agriculture, primary agriculture. Secondary agriculture in the sense of processing, that's what we do, but not primary agriculture for planting. We don't finance that. Focusing on the bank's microloan category, the key lending features are as follows. Our tenure is for...
Sorry, Olufemi, we are struggling. Are you on the move? I mean, is it possible to be stationary a bit?
Speaking right to my system. Can you hear me now? Is it better?
It's better, but we are moving, so we lost you a bit, yeah.
Okay, please just let me know whenever it is quite low, so that I can just come back. So the tenure is for 3 years, which is 36 months. And we have a 3 months moratorium. So that moratorium period, you won't make any payments. You're only going to be paying your interest payments. Then from the 4th month, you will now start making your principal and your interest. The obligor limit is a minimum of 1 million and a maximum. The reason why I said the maximum of 10 million is we're focusing on the microloan. The microloan requires 2 guarantors. If you are going for a 10 million naira loan, or if you are going for a 5 million, you just need 1 guarantor. The fees for this our loan is you're going to pay a 1% appraisal fee and also a 1% commitment fee. Now, these fees will not have been applicable if you had applied for this FGN intervention fund, which was going on very, very rampant as last year. So we are still doing the fund as it is now, but we are trying to recover a lot of our money that we've given out so that we'll be able to give out to other people that have requested for. So right now, the fund is not, it has been paused as of today. It has been paused, but it should continue in some time in the future, but we just need to recover all of the funds that have been given out. So additionally,
Okay,
the bank ensures.
thank you. I mean, let's give you time to settle down because there is a lot of pacing around. Let's give you time. Then we'll come back to you because you need to find a way to explain this to our audience in such a way they will understand, right? Although you don't speak Hebrew, I don't know whether you speak Hebrew or not.
No,
So
I do not. I'm very sorry.
nice to break it down in a simple way so that people understand. We are talking about SMEs. We are talking about startups who might be looking for how to get their businesses up and running. And they also need to know what they need to do or how they can position or package their businesses to be attractive to organizations like yours. But we know you have consultants who also help you source for clients. So can we go to Ezego? Ezego, is it possible to say hello to our audience and tell us what you do?
Yeah, thank you. I greet everybody. My name is Chief Festus Dennis Akanno. I'm the principal consultant, Sigma Re-Engineering Limited. We have our head office in Abuja, where I am currently, but we have regional offices in Southeast, Southwest, and North Central, where we're engaged by the Bank of Industry to serve as what they call business development service provider. Our service is part of their company strategy to reach out to more beneficiaries, more applicants for the loans they give out to Nigerians, entrepreneurs that need the loans, funding, finance, whatever name you call it, to run their businesses. Our service in this direction is geared towards bringing in new applications for loan. The customers Bank of Industries have is customer applicants for loan. So our duty is to bring in as many applicants as possible from these three regions where we are engaged to serve. Number two of our assignment is to help these applicants have reasonable and bankable business plans. We help them to work on their business plans if they don't have one already. Even if they have, we'll help them to review it to match acceptable terms by the Bank of Industry. Then we help them to forward these applications to Bank of Industry, going through their checklist and ensure that every applicant meets 100% the requirements for loan approval.
Okay, Chief, hold on there. I can answer you.
Yes, I'm on you, yes.
Okay, fine. So we can cover na asụsụ anyị in a way that onye nọ na-ekọnụ nwa n'Imo State ga-aghọta, onye nọ na ya village market ga-aghọta. And so that they know exactly what they need to do in order to access some of these opportunities.
Okay, thank you. Him na akọwawo na onye ọbụla chọrọ na loan from Bank of Industry, because ihe ha na-eme mainly ewu inye loan to ndị chiri iji ego ha rụpụta ọrụ. Number one, ga-enye aka enwe employment opportunities. Number two, mee ihe ga-enye aka enwe export ready products. Number three, nye aka enwe ihe a ga na-arụpụta n'ebe anyị ga-reduce imports. So the sort of import we can have them locally and ihe ga-enye aka for industrialization. So I'm akọwa na ọrụ anyị ndị Bank of Industry nyere anyị ewu a na-akpọ ya Business Development Service Provider. And ka m siri kọwakwa mbụ, ha nyere anyị ịrụ na region atọ na Nigeria out of the 6 regions: Southeast, Southwest, and North Central. Ebe a ka anyị na-arụ ọrụ. Ebumnuche ha bụ na anyị ga-enyere ha aka chọpụta ndị chọrọ eziokwu loan a, anyere ha aka mezie akwụkwọ ha tinye weta to them ka ha nye ndị those people aka nye the loan help them apply for.
Okay, just hold it there before I bring in Prof and Doctor. So are they aware of this loan? In an idea whether they are aware of the loans? What's the take-up rate?
I still had it away because of the Bank of Industry. But the problem so far, when I went office in Imo State. As of today, they don't have office there. They have in about 35 states currently. Only Imo State and Nasarawa State, then Enwehu state offices. And then these states were talking to their state governments to ensure that they open up one so that Bank of Industry can send a staff there that will overlook the affairs of this program in those states.
Okay.
So it's very
but
people
what they are saying that you know one know where now sure him apply. No office no but him apply.
They can actually why every office now or where state of Nabia name over look Imo State for now. So all the such applications will take it to Umuahia. That's where they will. That's where they will.
Yes, I know that the women office now over, but we also know that sometime last year or so they approached the government and now bank attack office in Norway. I think that conversation is ongoing or something like that.
Yes.
So now Imo State they make something about it. E.g. make a Bank of Industry be an Imo State. But before a make one office, onye no know where now or law or Kigwe may apply.
Yes.
What's the process? I mean, I just want to know, so that Tony guy into know exactly what we are talking about. And when they get feel well, yeah, it's impossible. Yeah, we hear government, forget it. Or how work beyond the office with that kind of cynicism that might also stop people from applying, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true. But they come to call even though everyone office no na Umuahia, Abia State, Umuahia. That office may oversee activities in Imo State. That's number one. Number two, I'm a business development service provider. I'm with my own office nowhere. I'm with my staff in nowhere who can rally around, get these applicants, help them put their documents in place, and take it to Umuahia for now until officer may pay nowhere.
Okay, Prof, you want to add it for him?
I have that's Festus, right?
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Okay. First of all, what is the name of your company?
Stigma Reengineering Limited.
Stigma Reengineering.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, your last response there is true and quite helpful. Because you are the loan service provider, you have office here in Owerri, so that Nibai can always come to you to provide the services and then substitute the need for BOI office. As a matter of fact, on your loan, I get straight to the bank and without the loan. So I'll go to the BOI office here in Imo State. It will not be advisable for everybody to rush to BOI to apply for loan because you will not get it. A professional must prepare your application before getting a chance of getting the loan. So BOI office not being in Imo State has to upon our people from applying. But it's good to know that Stigma has an office in Imo State. So what you do, my brother, is make your address, advertise more so that people manage that, yes, you are here in Imo and you can support our people.
Okay.
Yes, so that would be quite helpful. The other thing I'd like to ask, also BOI, Kununa, I don't know what I mean there, to find funds for SMEs and Okobi members. Is it just BOI that you work for, or do you have access to other funders that can provide finance at competitive rate?
For SMEs, it's only Bank of Industry. But as a company, we also have working partnership with Federal Mortgage Bank, and in this case, we look at real estate, which is quite different from the clients Bank of Industry would like to serve. So they have a different clientele, sort of.
Right. Okay. I know the gentleman from BOI earlier on stated that the loan facilities or their products are paused at the moment. He didn't give us time when they will start again. But during the time they were in operation and they're offering these services, what particular product would you recommend to SMEs and Okobi members that they can apply and get without too much headache? So how some of them we can again tonight we can start preparing their applications. But sometimes yes, the loan 10 million, 3 million, 1 million. Which one can the buy with the key apply as without too much headache?
And when several packages, loan packages in the Bank of Industry, apart from the one the staff from the bank mentioned earlier, there is a specific one now they have for women, which is still ongoing. There is also other packages for youths, and there are some other packages they have for youths and for skills acquisition. So they have different loan packages. Apart from the one for SMEs, there are also other bigger loan packages for MSMEs and large-scale enterprises, where one can apply for up to 1 billion, 2 billion, depending on what you are doing, what you need the money, and the sort of collaterals you have in place. So, beyond this, there are other big packages available for bigger enterprises that will not need 10 million, they need 500 million, they need 1 billion, as the case might be. So it depends on what actually the applicant wants and what he wants to use the money for. It's our duty to guide them properly and identify which of the channels they can route their applications to Bank of Industry. So they have other packages beyond what the gentleman from Abia State Office there mentioned.
Okay. A lot of our Okobi members are women,
yes,
cooperatives. And you have stated that BOI at the moment can work with a package which can suit women in business. So which package exactly do you have it? Can you advise for the benefit of Ndigegenti? So that how we can ball in hands like a package in. And you also talked about youth on any package in what you mentioned now again for this particular program I made.
Dịka m kwuru buru, o nwere different packages ha nwere. O nwere the one were for women. The name is escaping my mind right now, but if I remember it, I mentioned before we leave. And then there's there's another one they're doing with MTN, where people can even apply online and get a loan from there. So there are different packages. I must say, after this discussion, on somebody reach here, we will be able to examine what they want and find something that will suit their demand beyond what we mentioned already, and recommend to them. You know. And one good thing about is Bank of Industry pays our company for our service. We're not depending on the applicant. Bank of Industry in itself pays Sigma Engineering Limited for its services in this.
So you do not charge the applicant any fee at all?
No, we do not charge applicants to submit the applications, check their documents and the rest of them. But then, if they need extra service or extra documentations, which they will require a third party to help us put together, certainly they need to pay for that.
Right. That's understandable.
Yeah.
Okay, Prof. That's what I have for now, friend.
Okay, that's fine, Prof. Thank you very much. Dr. Kanu Kwame, when I actually do it.
Yes, I do.
Go ahead,
yes, it is very worrisome, honestly, to know that Imo State is not amongst the 35 that already have BOI offices in their states, because this has shortchanged our people from getting loans from BOI to do business. So I suggest that they facilitate this thing so that there be an office. I don't know why we have to suffer going to Abia, going to Enugu, or going to other states to ask for loans, which is our right as Nigerians. You know, so something needs to be done about that to enable our people grow in businesses, especially our Okobi businesses. You know, because when people hear that they have to go to Umuahia to submit their applications and all that, it is worrisome. You know, then again, I want to ask, he said that they are being paid by BOI to document, you know, papers for these loans.
Yes.
Prof asked a question, but let me add to that question. That question is, what are those other documents that will make you require money from applicants outside the money which BOI is paying your company?
Okay.
That's my question.
Yeah, thank you. That's very clear. Number one, if your company doesn't have financial reports, you need to get an auditor to come to you, sit down and prepare your audited financial reports. If you don't have valuation report of whatever you want to use as your collateral for the loan, we need to bring BOI recommended and approved valuer to go and do that for you. If you don't have a business plan, you are going to pay us to prepare your business plan for you. Our duty is to make sure that we bring the checklist, you have all the documents, put them together, recommend the ones that are not there, you go and get them. But if you need us to do that, certainly you have to pay a little amount of money for us to get a third party to prepare that for you. So these are the few things we need. We may likely charge money, or we'll get people that will get it done for you. You know, other consultants accredited to Bank of Industry that will prepare documents that will be acceptable to Bank of Industry themselves. So these are the only areas charges can be placed on any applicant beyond what Bank of Industry pays our company for our service.
Okay, Prof, there's a need for him to give us their address, the office address, where he says he has an office in Owerri, so that if we have more inquiries, our people.
Okay,
no problem.
Prof, what the Professor Jude.
Yes, Prof. Not necessary for him, but something I forgot to mention to our viewers. For Ndinega, yes, BOI in one office in Imo State, but we must not forget that the Imo State government, when a provision for any business, Mawoko B, Mawo, SMN in Imo State, it may apply for BOI loan. The Imo State Investment Promotion Agency has been assisting people before now, working and collaborating with BOI to find cheap money for our businesses. So this Imo State government is here, it's not in Abia. The Imo State Investment Promotion Agency office is here off Port Harcourt Road in New Owerri. So, and is at Ahajoko Convention Center. And I am also sure that the Office of Chief Economic Advisor is also supporting this. They have been promoting BOI packages. So when you lateral loan from BOI, don't wait until BOI MEP office. You have access to the government of Imo State. Now we have this consultant whose office is here in Owerri as well. So take advantage. Don't wait until BOI office here before you may apply. You can grow your business, source for the funds, listen to announcements here and there. So that's all I want to say, Prof. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And to add to that, here Dr. Kanu kwuru eziokwu na ọ dị mkpa inwe ya n'Imo State, the office. Ekwukwala na governor emitiele within the Bank of Industry. I think that was in 2025. Ikwu na ha ga-abata Imo State. And if you do a Google search, you ga-ahụkwa the news na the Bank of Industry might open an office in Imo this year. So who knows, but the effort by the government to see that the services of the Bank of Industry are closer to our people. So if you are just joining us, this is the One Kindred, One Business Initiative series brought to you by the Office of the Chief Economic Advisor to the Imo State Government. Again, we're a short break now, and we come back to ask questions about what do companies need to do loan package in order to access the loans.
Amarachi nwanne m, o nwere ihe na-egbu m echiche o. Ị na-ele anya n'obodo anyị, ị ga-ahụ ọtụtụ ndị na-enweghị ihe ha na-eme. Ha anaghị arụ ọrụ ebe ndị nwekwara n'ọrụ ntakịrị ha na-arụ na-ata ezigbo ahụhụ. Mana ị gaa n'obodo ndị ọzọ, ha na-eme nke ọma, na-arụ ọrụ dị iche iche ha ji eriju afọ. Biko nwanne m, elu otu anyị ga-esi nyere ụmụnne anyị aka ma kwado ha n'agbanyeghị otu ọha iji mee ka ndụ dịrị ha mfe.
Chinonso nne m, obi mụ na gị na-amakọkwa o. Ihe a ka m sị dị ka m bịa ka anyị dakọrịta ntị. Ị ma na obodo anyị kwesịrị ịganye aka n'atụmatụ Okobi. Cheta na Okobi bụ atụmatụ ọchịchị steeti Imo n'okpuru ọchịchị Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. N'Okobi ka a na-akwado ndị obodo ka ha gbakọta aka na biznes maka iji kwalite ụmụafọ ha ma wulite akụ na ụba. Ka m na-agwa gị okwu ugbu a, narị biznes anọ na 60 esonyela na-erite uru n'atụmatụ Okobi.
Ihe ị na-ekwu ọ bụ na ndị obodo anyị nwere ike iji aka ha kewapụtara onwe ha ọrụ ma sikwe na ya nweta ezigbo ego. Elu otu anyị ga-esi mee nke a, biko nwanne m?
Nụ obodo ọbụla kwesịrị ịmalite biznes nke ha maka onwe ha, mana anyị na-achọ nkwado gị na nke ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ bụ aka ji akụ iji nyere ndị obodo aka ka ha malite azụmahịa ma kwụsị ike chemsoro obodo ndị ọzọ keta oke n'Okobi. Kama ọ ga-abụ alọta ekewere ha bread, rice na ego nke bụ ericha echi agụrụ ewere ọnọdụ. Ka anyị kpakọta akụrụngwa anyị nye aka kwalite obodo. Ihe anyị ga-eme ugbu a bụ ịga kpọtụrụ eze obodo anyị ka anyị na ya kpaa ya nke ọma maọbụ gawa n'ụlọ ọrụ Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State Government. Ị ga-enweta ha n'akara 09114360076 maọbụ ziga ozi WhatsApp n'akara 09011589113. Ka anyị gbakọta aka kwalite ndị obodo anyị site na ya wulite steeti Imo ga-abụdachi.
Okobi, ụmụnna wike, ọwụ ya agha.
Okay, welcome back. Chief,
Yes.
Dennis Akano. Sorry, if somebody wants to apply for this business,
Yes.
the business question, I mean, in terms of even beyond the Bank of Industry, if you have to advise companies or individuals or SMEs, natural, with a loan, either from Bank of Industry, from individuals, even, can you have a put in place? What should they be considering? Or what do you think they should consider? What advice can you get?
Yes. Number one, go do onye ga-adị sure that na ihe ọ na-achọ the loan ga-enye aka create a job, create employment for our teeming youths. Number two, ihe ọ na-achọ ime ga-enye aka maka export promotion, so that maybe ihe ọ na-arụpụta nwere ike imenwu export, or alternatively ihe ọ na-arụpụta ga-enye aka substitute imports, reduce those importations. We can have things made locally, and then it will help in the industrialization. That's number one. Then when you prepare feasibility report of how to make pure water, for example, you can make a feasibility report, matter how realistic your vision would be. Be implementable. Then, when you get some part of the money, you get prepare some certain things, like you get where the factory, then maybe each other will say you just machine, you just motor pure water and stuff like that. Once you mention that before bank any money loan, and I judge you, and I do like a collateral or guarantor. Guarantor any Bank of Industry could be before. We don't take small money like 5 million, 2 million, 1 million. That one, you can use one guarantor, two guarantor who can sign for you that they know you, you know. But with your bigger loan, if you are a factory, 100 million, 150, there is requirement for you to provide a good collateral that will cover the amount of money in actual. So this collateral may be in form of mortgage or maybe in form of bank guarantee. So, like I said, it all depends on the volume of money and complexity of the project. They determine him back as no, you must give all this or you must not give us that. I know, for example, that if you want anything above 500 million naira loan, you must equally provide, apart from mortgage, you must bring bank guarantee. And
okay, what's the size of loans Madam Wiki may apply through the Bank of Industry? What's the maximum? Idea?
The maximum, I know people have taken up to 3 billion.
3 billion naira. Okay.
Yes, that's about $2 million. Yes.
Okay, one day you can have 5 million or
1 million,
right?
Even 1 million naira is there.
Okay. So, but businesses in there are they registered, or can somebody be an informal business? Loan
That's question now, but from time to time. When you call something business, it must be business. Registration and costs so much money. Even a business name, I think under 30,000, 40,000 naira, you can register a business name. We encourage most of people to go and register their business, separate it from themselves, you know, so that they can have record of what they're doing. That will make Bank of Industry see this as a formal engagement. You know, meeting business should be business. So the person must be able to register the business, wear certificate to operate, and you know, and then they can enter into agreements with Bank of Industry.
Okay, so what you're saying in essence that you consider a registered business before you apply for, you qualify to apply, okay?
Yes.
So beyond being registered, what about keeping your accounts, records, and stuff like that?
Now, in the sense that your history and you look on your bank, the account will the company. I will not know company. The two, we can match the two. It can give good illustration of your history over some period of time. That will be acceptable by the Bank of Industry.
Okay. Based on your experience in Imo State,
yes,
most of your clients, how they meet this kind of corporate governance or this internal organization or professionalization of what they do. Do you see that as an issue for
it is a lot of issue for mainly women. Most of the women in business that are coming, some of them don't have a registered business name or not even company. Ordinary business registered name, they don't have, some don't even have account in the bank. It's difficult to assess such people and take them beyond the level they're operating. So I may encourage to go, even if within 6 months, get this thing started up, then come back. But it will be easy for us to put their things together and then make a formal application.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Prof and Professor Nzako and Dr. Okano, along this line in terms of businesses question, because sometimes people say but exactly. We need to organize ourselves first and foremost, because sometimes people say ego problems. Yeah, no, ego is not the first problem. What is the first problem is that professionalization of what you are doing, good ideas before Gacho has ego, because ego is so good ideas anyway. So I don't know whether other questions or clarifications or keys in the bang about the need to formalize and professionalize what they do, no matter how small the business is.
Well, mine. Oh, sorry, Prof. I can go before you.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, because let me. I want to I want him to possibly give us an idea of the penalties for one who collected a loan and was not able to pay back the loan on time or as agreed. Because it's important to know we can get loans. It's also important to know that there are penalties. Is it possible we can give us an idea on both small and big loans, as the case may be?
Yeah,
That's
okay.
my question.
You're asking about aftermath of a default, right? Where the loan approved applicant defaults. That's why bank didn't guarantor or collateral, as the case might be. In the case of Bank of Industry, small money they ask for guarantor. Onye be another 1 million naira. One name we can guarantee is not going to Oh no, onye nara dey kapo. Bank will go after onye guarantee here. You know, they go after that person. You know, they collect a lot of your details, your BVN and all that. They can equally move through bank and they get that money from your account. That's one. Then if it's bigger loans, like 100, 150, that requires more than guarantor, they will ask for collateral. Whatever you have pledged as collateral can be auctioned to recover the principal and the interest. You know, so like I said, Bank of Industry, collateral from level to level. Small money, they take guarantor. Higher again, they ask for mortgage. Where it becomes too large, they ask for mortgage and bank guarantee. So all these are recoverable collaterals. They have to go after what you have pledged to recover the money they have given you plus the interest.
Okay, but this penalty that would be because sometimes people they don't take the risk, isn't it? But giving a good business idea, you should not be afraid of anything, and that's why doing your homework well.
Exactly.
So, because if you say, okay, maybe I have man, and then when they get the man, you shouldn't be afraid. You will go because the market is there, the demand is there. But more a bit uncertain. When you gaga bite ego ha bia mazi ihe ji eme or gitin ya na business you get enwe returns gị na inwe na nsogbu by then akịghọtara. Yeah.
And again, part of our service, like I mentioned earlier, is post-finance services, where we do what we call monitoring and evaluation of this loan. So we follow up the money to make sure that you are doing exactly what you have signed you want to do with them, and you're paying back. And then if you have challenges, it can be picked up as quickly as possible and address whatever the challenge it is so that the business can run effectively and meet their obligations.
Okay.
Right.
Doctor, you want to have more questions for him?
No.
Okay.
Not
Prof.
Yeah, just thank Festus. I know some of the information is given. A lot of our people may not digest that, but they need to go home and think about that information. It was quite helpful. The only thing I like to add is that I like in a business with loan. That's one of the reasons again Shogun had the BOI loan. You more or less have to force them before they can accept to do business with loan. And the reason for that, Onahana told John Hage lose Prof, like you mentioned, but that is not the truth. Onagime may your business as a limited liability company. A Bank of Industry give a rule of Gibi, unless it's a company. But once owner or limited liability company, your liability will be limited to the amount of shares you hold in that company. And therefore, you shouldn't really be worried whether you 50 billion or not, but you have to be prudent. You have to show that the money you use there, you didn't embezzle it. If you embezzle it, that becomes a criminal offense. So
Yes.
we shouldn't really worry too much. But for nurturing with that loan and with that, it's quite easy to get loans from the banks. But I ain't got the tricks. The trick will be register your business. You get one bank account. It will register, but you must have a bank account. And any money your business earn, you must put it into your bank account before you withdraw it. When you go to a bank to ask for a loan, the bank wants to see the currency, how money comes in, how it goes out. And that's how they can assess whether your business or the liquid or the viable or not. But only when they go from your business, give it in a private account or give it a day in a cash. There's no way a bank can assess your history. So history is quite important for banks and all financial institutions before you go. So keeping records is very important, especially in Cuba and we've got new tax laws. If you don't keep your records, no matter any business or the government or the tax people will assume that they go only anyway not the taxable. So your advice, no matter how small your business is, keep records. Make sure you go it's not just about loan. The loan will help you, but it depends on how you manage it. For BO, I wish they are here because there is something they're doing. They're not crying about people defaulting on their loans. But I think some of the ways they are giving out the loans, they're not involving some stakeholders in the process. Because if they do, then there should be mentorship so that people will not just collect loan and disappear or go and start trying businesses. But if there's mentorship attached to the loan, then people will monitor how that loan is used, ensure that the business is incubated for a period of time before they are left now to try. But anyway, for want of time, let me stop here, Prof, so that you can procure the things. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prof. The only Bank of Industry, we invite him towards the end. But for now, Chief, we can address and phone number, and then again to contact. That is address office in Imo State.
Yes.
Where you are, and then phone number.
Because officer in Imo State, I can run on it. I be the one there, but you can reach us on our number. My personal number, they can call, and then I'll direct to my staff in Owerri. Is 080-330-65152. I repeat. 080-330-65152. My name is Chief Festus Dennis Akano.
Okay, thank you very much. Still stay with us, Afukala. Can you guys, because people now may be wondering, so we have one of us who Onyokobi business, Matthias, Ekua name business, and I want to support from the Bank of Industry.
Yes.
So Matthias, we need to use your own testimony.
Hi listeners. Aham wo Ekwa Matthias Dozie. Awumoye Nnori na Ngokpala no n'Imo State. Ndewo.
We can call on here business again and your involvement in the Okobi movement.
Okay. Na business anyị nwa ndị Ngokpala Elite Farmers. I know into rice milling, rice production. I produce fresh and quality rice. They were not presentable nationwide. And I won the Okobi, Otonye Nimendi Okobi business. I were Henry Lana Okobi business na emere na mgbe gara aga. N'aka nke ọzọkwa, akwụkwọ a beneficiary na Bank of Industry loan. Na nke Bank of Industry ahụ ọwa mara Chineke maka ihe anyị chere na mgbe gara aga n'ọwụ ụtọ dị ọwụhụ taa ka o siri dị. Mgbe anyị mere apply nke Bank of Industry, ọ nọrọ ihe dịka ọnwa atọ emeela anyị approve. Ya dịkwa anyị surprise but ọ wụ eziokwu. Ihe anyị dịkwa na m enweta ya wụ nke Bank of Industry a anyị nwere CAC, business anyị register. Anyị nwekwara business plan nke kọwara ihe anyị na-eme na ihe anyị ji ego ahụ eme. Anyị nwekwara statement of account nke na-egosi ego na-abata na nke na-apụkwa apụ na akaụntụ anyị. Anyị gwadakwara anyị garantọ onye wụ onye nnọchite anya ọrụ ma anyị rie ego ahụ gbala ejide onye ahụ. Ya ihe ndị ahụ ihe ndị anyị wetachara, ihe niile anyị wetara ezuo oke. Ndị Bank of Industry meela anyị approve. Ndewo.
Very good.
Ndewo. So enwere onye nyekwara unu n'aka na the application unu mee unu use onye dịka chief company ya ka unu ji aka onwe unu mee?
Okay, eziokwu ndị ọfịs Imo State Investment Promotion Agency ọ ndị anyị sitere n'aka ha mee akwụkwọ anyị niile ya dị mma. O nwekwana onye anyị nyere 1 naira, o nwekwana onye sị anyị nye ya 50 kobo ma ọ nye anyị ego ka eji mee na ga approve, kama akwụkwọ anyị niile zuru ezu. So all through Imo State Investment Promotion Agency ka anyị shiga ya nwetakwana ya. Ya dịkwanụ mma.
And the Imo State Investment Promotion Agency kwanu ke Professor Jude Nzako no here onye isi ya. So
Yeah.
So it also shows that they can support businesses. So the Bank of Industry, no ego ahụ cash, or how does it work? What conditions are
Okay. Mgbe ahụ ama m na ọ dịka ọnọdụ ha echenjiela, usoro ha si eme ya dịka o chenjiela. Maka mgbe ahụ o nwere ihe a na-akpọ proforma invoice. So oge ahụ ha saghị depụtachia ihe anyị chọrọ iji ego ahụ eme, machines na equipment ndị anyị chọrọ ịzụ. Then anyị chọpụta ndị na-ere machines ndị ahụ. So ọ wụ ihe ha na-akpọ proforma invoice. So ndị ahụ adịrị sure na achọghị ka e were ego ame ihe ọzọ. So anyị provide ya ndị na-ere machines ndị ahụ anyị chọrọ ịzụ. So anyị provide ya their details. Then ndị Bank of Industry akwụnyere ha ụgwọ. Ha gwakwa anyị sị ha akwụnyere ndị ahụ ụgwọ. Then ndị ahụ emekwa ka anyị mara sị Bank of Industry akwụnyere ha ụgwọ na machines ndị anyị chọrọ ịzụ. So after ha mechaziri ha emere anyị way bill, ihe ndị ahụ niile akwụrụ ha ụgwọ ya. Then ebuteziela anyị ya. Otu ahụkwa ihe ndị ahụ niile anyị chọrọ ebutere anyị ya na factory anyị.
So
But
the condition ji kwụghachi ụgwọ. Okay, is it no bido kwụghachi wedi ụgwọ immediately? Akwa loan a ga-akwụghachi na akwụghachi. It's not a grant.
Yes. Ha nyere anyị ọnwa atọ iji mekwanụ business chịtụkwa n'ike before anyị ebido kwụghachiwa. And anyị nakwa na-akwụghachi ya n'ọnwa. Anyị adịkwanụ fail ịkwụghachi mgbe anyị kwesịrị ịkwụghachi.
Oyijigo n'aka.
Olo, onye jiga ha anyị aka maka otu esi mee ya emere ya dị mma onye ọ were nwee time. Maka enyenụghị ya otu ọ dị n'ọnwa Maachị anyị nọ n'ime ya, a ga-enye gị ọnwa atọ site mgbe ahụ enyere gị ya ga-eji mee biznes gị na-agakwa. Ọnwa atọ ahụ gachazie, then nke anọ ya, then ga-abịa kwụghachiwazie mgbe ahụ kwanụ ya ụma onye nyere 4 million naira iji maa ihe atụ. Then ha bịa calculate ya with the interest rate maka loan ha wụ 3 years. So ha bịa spread ya within that 36 months. So ị ga-ahụzi na onye ahụ nwere ike dị na-akwụ ihe dịka 140,000 or 140 something thousand monthly. So anyị nyekwara efe onye ahụ imekwa business ya reziwazi ego kwụwazi ụgwọ. So onye jiga ha anya aka ịkwụghachi ya back.
Okay, in hindsight, as the opportunity where loan ahụ pụta ọzọ, ị ga-eme ya Go, I continue to before.
Enwekwara m plan because anyị chọrọ ime expansion na business anyị. So and ọkwa ihe mere na anyị ji akwụghachi ya mgbe anyị kwesịrị ịkwụghachi so that anyị na-eji weda ha ọzọ ọ gaghị ha ga-ahụ anyị sị yes ndị a na-eme ọfụma so ọ gaghịkwa ahụ ha nsogbu inye anyị so opportunity ahụ which anyị ma anyị na-agakwa eweghachikwa ọzọ iji mee business anyị expand.
Okay, fine. And this business unu na-ere rice akwa ya?
Anyị na-process rice. Anyị na-azụ rice na mkpo. Then shie ya, gbachacha ya. Then wepụcha ya aja. Tii ya na akpa 50 kg, 25 kg, 10 kg na 5 kg. Resi ya ndị mmadụ.
Aha rice unu kwano gịnị? Nke esi enwe ndị na-ege anyị ntị hụ rice unu n'ahịa.
Aha rice anyị Elite Rice.
Okay.
Factory anyị nọ na Nnori. Aha rice anyị Elite Rice.
Okay.
Factory anyị nọkwana na Nnori na Ngọkpala. Factory anyị
ọwụ naanị gị kwuru nwe ya unu gbakọrọ aka ọta ihe na-esi n'okwu akwa ya.
Ọkwa m sị ndị si factory anyị nọ na Nnori. Ọkwa na ịwụkwanụ ndị Okobi business.
Okay, good. Ị nwere ike nye nọmba gị ekesi enwe onye na-ege ntị chọrọ adịgo gị rice ọkwa na ịjụgo ajụjụ banyere loan otu si gaa about it. Ị nwere ike drop a nọmba.
Nsogbu adịghị. Nọmba anyị wụ 080 69 40 9.
Okay.
Mgbaghachikwa ya ọzọ.
080. Okay.
40.
No, bidon
99.
No, just okay. Bidon because we lost just quickly.
Okay. 080 69 40 99 80.
Ọkwa ya ọzọ.
080 69 40.
Okay. Thank you very much. Prof. Jude Nzako and Dr. Kanu, we're like a minute to wrap up based on what you've had so far.
Well, I just say, viewers, you've all heard what's been said. The opportunity is there. If you're looking for money to do your business, you can, at the moment, come to Imo State Investment Promotion Agency. We will support you. We don't charge money because this is government. We'll look for ways of helping your business. Learn how to use other people's money to do business. Then you can become a big business person. Thank you.
Thank you, Prof. Dr. Kanu. Yeah.
Yeah, mine is to tell our people in Imo State and all our Okobi family that nobody should undermine what we are doing in Okobi. This is a forum for people to progress in their various businesses. So I advise them to key into what we are doing and most of the time listen to our discussions here on this webinar so that they can key in and help themselves. And I wish them all the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And that leaves me the chance to thank our panelists, Onyesi Bank of Industry, Mr. Williams, Chief Festus Dennis Akano, the consultant, Okobi, and other businesses to get Bank of Industry loan, and Ekua Matthias Dozier, an Okobi business that has been successful in attracting Bank of Industry loan. Suna Baliala, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Professor Jude Nzako, the co-moderator, and Dr. K. Amokwem Suna Balikwala, Noruno Naru, Ijina Qualite Okobi. And the office Chief Economic Advisor, Mrs. Jovita Agu, Mrs. Adeze Nwaka, Miss Adeza Shaheme, and Miss Uba Namani. Thank you very much, and see you next time.
Amarachi nwanne m, o nwere ihe na-egbu m echiche o. Ị na-ele anya n'obodo anyị, ị ga-ahụ ọtụtụ ndị na-enweghị ihe ha na-eme. Ha anaghị arụ ọrụ ebe ndị ndị nwekwara n'ọrụ ntakịrị ha na-arụ na-ata ezigbo ahụhụ mana ị gaa n'obodo ndị ọzọ ha na-eme nke ọma na-arụ ọrụ dị iche iche ha ji eriju afọ. Biko nwanne m, elu otu anyị ga-esi nyere ụmụnne anyị aka ma kwado ha n'agbanyeghị otu ọha iji mee ka ndụ dịrị ha mfe.
Chinonso nne m, obi mụ na gị na-amakọkwa ahụ ihe a ka m sị dị ka m bịa ka anyị dakọrịta ntị. Ịma na obodo anyị kwesịrị ịganye aka n'atụmatụ Okobi. Cheta na Okobi bụ atụmatụ ọchịchị steeti Imo n'okpuru ọchịchị Distinguished Senator Hope Uzodimma. Na Okobi ka a na-akwado ndị obodo ka ha gbakọta aka na biznes maka iji kwalite ụmụafọ ha ma wulite akụ na ụba. Ka m na-agwa gị okwu ugbu a, narị biznes anọ na 60 esonyela na-erite uru n'atụmatụ Okobi.
Ihe ị na-ekwu ọ bụ na ndị obodo anyị nwere ike iji aka ha kewapụtara onwe ha ọrụ ma sikwe na ya nweta ezigbo ego? Elu otu anyị ga-esi mee nke a biko nwanne m?
Nụ obodo ọbụla kwesịrị ịmalite biznes nke ha maka onwe ha, mana anyị na-achọ nkwado gị na nke ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ bụ aka ji akụ iji nyere ndị obodo aka ka ha malite azụmahịa ma kwụsị ike chim soro obodo ndị ọzọ keta oke na Okobi. Kama ọ ga-abụ alọta ekewere ha bred, rice na ego nke bụ ericha echi agụrụ ewere ọnọdụ. Ka anyị kpakọta akụrụngwa anyị nye aka kwalite obodo. Ihe anyị ga-eme ugbu a bụ ịga kpọtụrụ eze obodo anyị ka anyị na ya kpaa ya nke ọma maọbụ gawa n'ụlọ ọrụ Chief Economic Advisor to Imo State Government. Ị ga-enweta ha n'akara 09114360076 maọbụ ziga ozi WhatsApp n'akara 09011589113. Ka anyị gbakọta aka kwalite ndị obodo anyị site na ya wulite steeti Imo ga-abụdachi. Okobi, ụmụnna wike ọwụ ya agha.